Behold, O gods, Amphoreus has achieved her victory, and the air Nova approaches. The radiant soul of Xūróng서윤, having walked through the western nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight. Amphoreus, I do not call your name suddenly, or without cause. I come here to recount history. In this world, they use burning golden ichor into their bodies. Test me remember their names in days to come. Isn't that a way for my name to remember? 30 million times 1,000? No, wait, times 1,001. Oh, it's not gonna happen now. If there are more of us, then there are more us than Amphoreus do. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers blow in spring. See you tomorrow. Now, people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the empire is bigger and seen, rather small, yet the society on. He will suffice as cornerstone of the world, and become the foundation of the greatest empire. Looks like this new feast never comes to us. May the fish never leave the ocean, but may the days ahead shine like pearls. May the gentle sky watch over all beings, though no distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone share host.
Reasonable defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to be modest. Just think yourself, mighty pod. May the new gold dome keep your wild eyes ever bright. Their volumes may be bigger, romance shall never perish.
In the name of the Son of Warrior, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their ends, to march forward with light.
Even though that shall separate us, but every embrace we share be forever bright. Oh, you guys are so serious. Fine. The knowledge will there always be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and forever.
In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground, as doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaia, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. Anaxagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return, mightiness the lance of fury, pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her to rest, Cyphra, the coin of whimsy, command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of shadowed Castorus, the master of the river of souls, she has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life, now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless hosts to embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity, known as the Chrysos heirs, have restored the gods' core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flamechase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? awake, my March. What? You don't recognize me?
No way! This isn't real!
Really? Are you sure? Close your eyes for the night to fall. Don't be scared. With me here, you won't lose anything again.
I remember you! You are...
When you wake, it will all be over. I am the evernight that shadows your every step. Forgetting me was your greatest fortune in this life.
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
The evernight draws near. Time for some sweet dreams. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
Strider of the harmony. You think you can do that? When the candlelight fades on the last day, before you forget, please offer up your most precious memories. Remember 97 days ago? On the first day after arriving in Amphoreus, you already experienced this world's cruelty. You guided the Holy Maiden and helped her escape her initial fate. On day 14, day 36, day 70. You also never gave up on looking for your companions from beyond the sky. Until day 95. Still don't believe me? You're just a ghost that no one can see. Besides, the Garden of Recollection has already torn off its benevolent mask. They lurk, they covet, brewing blasphemous plots. Are you willing to face me now? Face your past. When you were born from that shattered aluminum flux. When you were buried along with the remembrance's lies. When you were watched by the garden's pawns. Even if you don't remember, it doesn't matter. That's what I was made for. Melt the self and seep into the cracks of time. The future that belongs to you is so blissful and pure. And yet, the remembrance chose, leaving Amphoreus in nothing but a desolate midnight. Fear not, I shall cleanse it all. Let the melody of oblivion resound from the eternal land. Day 97. Leave it to me. Time to say goodnight to the world, my dear March 7th. Soon, in a world restored to its flawless state, both your wish and my promise will be fulfilled. To keep trailblazing forever with the Astral Express.
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. The evernight draws near. Time for some sweet dreams. Until we meet again, everyone. Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Now, let's bring the true evernight to this world.
Let the trail blaze, write an ending unlike any that ever was.